85 pounds ago seems so long ago, but everybody starts somewhere. I remember feeling embarrassed. I remember being so unhappy with myself. Things started to slowly improve, especially once I found dance fitness and Zumba, but it was not quite enough. I still felt uncomfortable in my skin. I didn't have the energy I wanted or the confidence. I desperately wanted to be the best mom possible, and I just didn't feel like I was. A lot of people didn't know that I was suffering silently, depression, anxiety, and trauma. I was so scared to go back to who I once had been. What if I could never figure it out? What if this was as good as it was going to get? What if this was the way I would always feel? I had 2 women to raise. I needed to be able to teach them how to care and love for themselves. I decided to ask for help. I decided to do something about it. I decided I was not going to settle. I decided I didn't want to diet anymore, starve myself, look for some fake solution. Especially because they're watching me. They're learning from me. That's important. I won't tell you that it was always easy or enjoyable. I thought about giving up a lot. I wondered would this be worth it? Can I do this? Am I capable? But the truth was, I already knew what giving up was like. I wanted to see what happened if I never gave up on myself for once. That's when I made the most important decision of all, just to simply never, ever quit. I wanted to teach my girls that we don't quit when things get hard, especially when it's something that's so worthwhile. What could possibly be more worthwhile than our health and happiness? And no, I was not always in the mood. It was not always easy. It was certainly not convenient. But I was okay with that. Because something amazing had happened. I didn't care anymore about what I weighed. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to be a source of inspiration. I wanted to feel good. I actually began to enjoy pushing myself and challenging myself. I started removing limitations and labels. Didn't matter how old I was. Didn't matter what I had done before. I realized that I could never know what my actual potential was. I spent so much of my life holding myself back and assuming that I was incapable. A lot of people hesitate, they don't get started, or they give up because they feel like it's just gonna take too long. But that's the thing. Time is gonna pass either way. Spend the time building something amazing. Stop caring what other people think. Stop worrying what would happen if you might fail. Because I can guarantee you'll mess up. You'll get off track. You'll make a mistake. But real failure only happens when you stop believing that it's worth the fight. You are worth fighting for. Your happiness is worth the struggle. Get up and keep going. Get up and say, I can do hard things. Most important, find your why, your real why. Because we all like to look good, but that's not gonna push you through the times of struggle and doubt. But when you find something that drives you every day to be the best you possible, it becomes so much easier. And no, it won't happen overnight, but it will happen. But you must believe in yourself. You must believe that your happiness and quality of life is important. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your trauma. You are not your sadness. You are not your loss. You have so much more ahead of you. Get up and fight for it. Build the life you want. Build the life that you deserve. No one, and I mean no one's going to want it as much as you. You have to want it for yourself more than any other person. My victory and reward in this journey is not my body being changed. It's my mind, my beliefs. I've learned that I'm in control of my life, not circumstances. Me, if I want something different, I hold the power to create that. This type of success is not limited to just a few of us. You can have this too. Make sure you surround yourself with people who believe in you, even when you can't believe in yourself, and will love you every step of the way. I lost 85 pounds, but what I really did was find myself. If you know that there's more for you, go for it. Just take that first step, reach out, ask for help, and start the process. And I love that old version of me, because that version of me took the right steps so that I could live this life. Do the same for yourself. Do it for your why. But don't put it off till later. Do it for yourself. Do it now.